Hey everybody, we're making a track from start to finish, and this is episode number 6. So we have quite a lot of content inside of our project now. So I reckon we could start to arrange some stuff. And as we're arranging it, we can take note of what the track needs or what the track doesn't need, and we're going to keep doing this sort of iterative process of making something, listening to it, reviewing it, seeing whether we can do any better, and constantly working our way across the track. So to start off, we're going to make the intro of the track. I find it sometimes helps to make an intro, especially for a psychedelic down-tempo track. So what we'll do is we can place our cursor right at the beginning of the start line, and I can go Control I, which lets me insert time. So rather than having to select all of this and then shift it across, I can just put time in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 16 bars of time, and I'm going to press OK. And it shifts everything along to start at the start of 16 bars. And that gives me this area to work with. So if we open up our atmospheric group, let's have a listen to some of these sounds just in solo and isolation. Put my headphones on so I can actually hear that. Why can I not hear my headphones? Because they're not plugged in, and I'm not going to edit that out. So, there we go. I can hear what I'm doing. So, why don't we open with, let's do the water drop opening. You guys are going to love this. First of all, it's original. I'm sure nobody's ever done it before. Wink. We're not working on being original right now. We're working on making a piece of music. Okay, great. So maybe we'll have one drop. We'll let that play out. And I'm thinking I'm just going to have a very short intro. This is going to be a very simple and straightforward track just to get you guys started, because this is your first time making a track. So kick drum, let's pull it and start it at the beginning. So let's have a listen. Let's get some birds chirping in there. How's this one sound? Let's chuck that in there. So we've got drop. We need to put that. We need to move this across. Oops, daisy, don't do that. I'm going to move it across, and I'm going to put it like there. We'll put another sound there. What else have we got? These guys. Okay, let's listen to that. Okay, cool. So then we need to roll this kick out. Okay, and what we'll do, so right now I'm not really explaining much of what I'm doing because you're sort of witnessing. I'm just starting to arrange the track. Like, I'm starting to think, okay, I'll put this here, that there, and you need to really think that sort of through in your own kind of way. So I'm going to take the snare, I'm going to put it with the kick drum as well. I need both layers of my kick drum as well. Oh, the pattern's actually different. What's going on? So that is my full pattern. 1, 2, 3, and that is my full pattern. That's incorrect. Cool. All right, so we've got that playing. No worries. Let's copy across the snare so it's all the way through there. And how does that shaker sound? Sweet. So that's something we'll bring in later. Something we can bring in later. So these are... So I can have these bass sounds playing before we bring the bass in. So what I'll do is I'm just going to give myself a bit more room to breathe. So I'll put my cursor here again, and I'll put another 16 bars in. So then I'll play this for 4 bars, and then I'll introduce the bass along with it after that period of time. Let's just give ourselves another 16 bars. We just need plenty of room to breathe so we can layer our patterns out. Okay, so let's get our kick drum, put it there, and let's put our kick drum through here, and maybe we'll give ourselves a little break before the bass comes in. Great, okay. So we've got the beginning of our intro. We're going to need to layer some more stuff through that section as well. Let's put just the left and right bass patches. Okay, so at that point, that little break in there works really nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a cool little trick. So right click up on the timeline, add locator, right? Rename, start. That's the start of my track. This is where the kick comes in. This is where the bass is coming in, right? And this is a little mini break here. So let's go break. Cool. So what have we got? We've got, and I'm doing this in bars, so maybe I should explain the structuring a little bit better. So what we're doing is we're working with 4/4 musical timing. And if I right click and set my grid to 4 bars, I've got 4 bars of intro, and I've got 16 bars of playing with a little break at the end of that 16 bars, and then I've got another 16 bars of music. And this is what we'll work with right now for the track. So at the beginning, we've got the kick and the clap coming in with some parts of the bass. What we'll do is we'll introduce the shaker to come in after the little mini break. Okay, so during that little mini break, we can grab a sweep that we've made and we can place it there. And maybe we can introduce the creeper after then. Bring it down. I just want it to be really gentle in the background. And what we could do is we could grab the lead as well. Where's that nice arpeggiated lead? Drop down the group so we can see what we're doing. Let's bring that in, okay? And for at this very point in time, we'll layer it across the second lot So that's where we're going to end for now. That won't be the end of our track, but that's where we're going to say fini for now. All right, so we've got, we need to have a good way of spattering these water drops throughout the track where they're not too obnoxious. So let's have a listen. That one's okay. That one's okay too. That one lands right on top of a snare anyway. So let's go. And maybe we don't need one straight away. So let's have a listen to it all together. We need to get context. First of all, maybe that would be a nice water drop. It's nice. Again, lands right on top of the snare. It's no good to us. We can move it on the grid, so we could go there. And now it's going to land on a kick, so if we go in between again, place it there. That's a better drop. Take that one, put it there. Those drops. Wait, go back. So I'm just going Control E to slice the drops out, and I'm just pressing Delete to get rid of them. Right. So how we going? We've got them sort of just slowly layered through here. How does it sound, this one? Fine. That one sucks. Going to delete that, so we'll take this, going to put it here, so it works rhythmically, right? So you've got kick, snare, droplet. So if you listen to that directly just with the things involved that I was talking about, right? It's part of the rhythm. And we could put even another one there, right? So it needs to move forward to be in the spot where I imagine it. Might need to go in even finer. Yeah, that sounds fun. We can have this repeating over 8 bars, yeah, so it's just in the background constantly giving us a little bit of a flavor for it. We can take the 2E. We could put that in the slow little build section too. And we could do with maybe some sort of cymbal or reverse crash, just to indicate the beginning of that next section. Now, have we got any cymbals? Doesn't look like we do. So let's quickly just grab that. We're not going to have everything that we need. We're going to have to get more stuff as we go. So let's grab a drum kit. I think it's the 909 that I like the cymbals from. Can never remember. Load it up. Takes its sweet time. Draw in a MIDI clip. And which one. This one might be better suited. Let's have a listen. Yeah, that one's good. So we can just freeze it, turn it into audio, freeze, flatten, and now that MIDI is turned into audio. Boom. And if we duplicate it by clicking the channel and going Control D, we've got another one. And if I press R, then I reverse it. And if I come into the audio clip down here, oh, that's really big. If I come into the audio clip down here, I'm going to make it a bit quieter, right? So. Cool. So this works really nicely for little transitions like this. Now the cymbal, we're going to put a big old reverb on it. Reverb, drop, pull it down, let's say like 30%. High quality. Let's let the highs come through, but we'll cut the lows. Pre-delay, don't need any. And let's turn this up. Turn it up more. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go from the beginning. We'll grab this guy, we'll put it there, so that we've got a lead into the beginning of the track as well. Let's have a listen. Let's just see how it sounds. It's a bit, needs some more, it's a bit boring, right? But this is good. Yeah, this is good. So what I don't like, that I can tell you right away, is this. Just gonna press 0 to deactivate it, right? And I know also that I don't like this bird. I think it comes in and it sounds too... Like, these birds work well, but this bird... We'll put... Yeah. Good. So, of course, we're going to put more stuff all through here. What we're going to do for now, though, is get this arrangement, which we're doing. So this is the beginning of an arranged track. And what have we got here? Another sweep up. We could try putting the down sweep there as well. Works. And we need to move the filter on that lead. So let's go ahead and show the automation for that. And let's draw some automation in. So we listen to the first one. Start from top, go down. Cool. Let's go from bottom up. Good. Cool. Very nice. Sweet. That filter work is completely fine. Let's copy that across and save. And now that's okay. But what I want to do is I'm going to duplicate this channel. And I'm going to get a little bit crazy on you all. I'm going to say that I'm going to turn that delay off. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go ping, pong, delay. And I'm going to have a listen to this. Just pull the feedback down a bit. Pull it down just a bit more. Cool, and then I'm going to put it on 100% wet, right? And I'm going to right click and I'm going to freeze. So all I'm going to get here now is just going to be the delay. There's going to be no other parts of the original sound won't be there. It'll just be the delayed part of the sound. And what I'm going to do is take each part we'll forget that for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the first one, I'm going to pull it forward. Grab the second one, pull it forward. I'm going to pull them all forward, right? And then what I can do is I can click on each clip, and I'm just going to consolidate them all with Control J just to make them just that one clip. And then if I press R, it reverses it, right? So then if I listen to this and I listen to that together, right? So if I silence that for a second. So we've got this reversing sort of effect going on. And if I'm just going to pull the volume of that down even more. I'm going to make it maybe -14. Maybe I'll make them all -14, and I'll do it to the whole thing so you can hear what I'm trying to do here. -14. Cool. And then reverse, reverse, reverse. Let's have a listen with the track. And then what we'll do is we'll put the grid on a very fine amount. We'll grab them and we'll pull that so it meets, boom, there. Okay, so let's have a listen to see how that sounds. And what I need to do is, I know already, turn automation off, volume fade all the way across. All right, I don't want to hear it too early. I still think it's too loud too. Nope. Gonna pull it down lots. So it's just creating this sort of it's like morphing into itself in a way, right? So this is slowly creeping up. So let's listen to them in isolation again. It's creating a really nice effect on that. So then if we duplicate it across, yeah, we can keep that going. So okay, and we can take our pluck and maybe we can position our pluck somewhere in the track too. So what we'll do is we'll just take a phrase of it. So dun 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 dun. And okay, how's that going? So what have we got here? So that's 4 bars. Okay, we could try that pattern. So if we roll that out, that's how we go. Cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're starting to make an arrangement with all of the sounds that we have made and collected. So we'll leave it there for this video. We've got about a minute's worth of content. We're going to keep layering more and more stuff over top of it. We'll change stuff that we don't think's working, take stuff out. And when we come back and listen to it with fresh ears, we're going to take some notes on what we like and what we don't like about it. So I hope this was interesting video. Sorry I wasn't really explaining so much what I was doing as I go. I think it's probably just useful for you to see how I do it. Because all I'm doing is really cutting clips and placing them, and I wasn't really making anything new. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again soon.